Hey everyone, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. This is an unboxing slash reveal slash you've seen it before, you've seen it in vlogs and you saw it for my birthday unboxing reel and you've probably sort of seen it sitting behind me. However, we were not going to get away without doing a dedicated unboxing reveal for you of this bag, and I suppose a mini kind of story time at what I was doing, what was I thinking, why. So we just popped a ribbon. I don't even know what ribbon. I think it was from my 30 on it, but here we go. If you follow me everywhere else, you know what this is. Down inside this bag, there's all the specs, which I'll show you in a minute. But here we go. To officially reveal on my channel my absolute dream Birkin. This is the Birkin 25 centimeter in Togo leather, classic gold colour, gold hardware. It has to probably be the most sought after combination that HERMES is currently got. Probably the last four or 5 years running, next to a Mini Kelly, in the way of demand, in the way of neutrals, in the way of gold and tan and taupe, and then obviously noir. And when I knew, I just went, that's it. I want my gold Birkin 25 with gold hardware. These are my exact specs. If you followed me, you know that I love soft leathers. Not just love, obsessed with soft leathers. And this is what this is. It is just divine. It is everything you know, an HERMES Birkin lover would want, in a saturation, the grain. Now, I did have this bag in these exact specs off Japan consignment on eBay. I think it was Atlantis, Tokyo. It was my, was it my baby bag? I think it was my baby bag for Zaki, or maybe Mussy. No, Mussy. It was my first Birkin and I was ecstatic, and I still love it to this day. I sent it off to be refurbished by leather surgeons and it came back an absolute dream. I did part with it to get my Kelly, which is there, to fund it, because that's the thing, is so many people are like, you loved it and you parted with it. I know that all of us in the luxury space get that a lot. Well, no crap. If you have to part with it, it's because you need the funds to fund this next one, okay? Money on trees. It ain't on trees. So that is what we had to do for the Kelly, which was offered from the boutique. So the 35 went, and I missed it so much, and I knew that this was like an ultimate, even though it is small. And I said in my 30 unboxing from the boutique, I didn't say I wouldn't do a Kelly. Oh, sorry. I didn't say I wouldn't do a Birkin 25, but I said that they were small. Now, for a girl of my height and my sort of size, especially back then, before taking care of myself, it was tiny. And it is still tiny. If you sort of want to know the proportions, I'm trying to think of what it's similar to. In proportion wise, maybe even like a YSL Nikki? What? No, is that a camera bag? The one with the flap that comes down, that's a little bit bigger. I would say this is way small, a little bit bigger than probably the new Neverfull Nano. The new Neverfull Nano is probably like that big. It's not that much bigger. It's way small. It could fit inside a Neverfull PM from Louis Vuitton, for sure, because I had one. So it is a lot smaller. I still stand by that. However, I will backtrack on saying that even though these are tiny handles and a lot of people would wish they were a bit bigger, proportion-wise, they work. And proportion-wise, HERMES don't care, okay? It's meant to be a handheld bag. The designers don't sit there going, now, I'm sure this person wants it to be like this and wants to be... I'm doing a French accent. I'm taking you all the way there. I think this person wants it to be like this and like... No, they don't care. Okay, the design is stunning, beautiful, handheld. That's it. Like, very demure, ladylike. We try to shove our hand through. Now, if you've got a whole lot of bangle stack situation going on, so right now on my right, yes, I wear my watch on my right. Now that I've got so much going on my right now with my stack and my watch, I wouldn't try and shove this through, you know. You just got to think ahead. So we're putting the left through type thing. But yes, these are the details to give you a nice reveal and an unboxing. I have been using it, so it doesn't have really any structure in it at the moment. However, in this video, if I can move through it, I did reveal and unbox the 4B25, which I'm about to put in it. And let me quickly tell you the story as I go over the details. We all know a Birkin. So, sangles and turn lock off. I've taken all the stickers off this. The only bag that I still have stickers on is my Kelly 25 in Epsom. And I actually said to Kat and Amy on their live the other week on their podcast that they were saying, are you going to use your Bolide Mini? And I was like, yeah. I mean, I only used my Kelly, like, you know, it only took me 6 years to use it. So, stickers are still on that, which yes, you should definitely take them off because of tarnishing. However, if you do find tarnishing, HERMES will polish it out for you anyway, complimentary. So, it's a little bit like if you want to leave them on because you're so scared or you don't use the item and it just sits there, do you, boo? That's what I say. So anyway, I took these off, so sangles off straight away. Now, ifs and buts, a lot of discussion whether a Birkin versus a Kelly is useful. I always answer, they both are. Mainly because, well, I don't know if it's where I live, but I probably shouldn't say I don't care, but I keep my bags open. If I'm going to carry a Neverfull, I'm pointing to the ceiling. If I'm going to carry a Neverfull, it's open, okay? And in my area where I live and in areas of Sydney, you know, we don't go swinging it around, but I'm fine with it completely open. And again, because it's smooshy, I just love it open and I love to shove. So I've just got some stuffing down inside of bubble air paper. And then there we know the layout of a Birkin, if you know it. Sorry, the zip pocket on the back there with the gold zipper. And then just one big compartment, and then you do have your flat compartment. Now on the 35, my phone used to just fit in it. Back then it was probably like an iPhone 8 or 7 or like an SE, but it just, I used to slide it in there. It was already quite stretched out. That's the difference between buying pre-loved, where it's, you know, maybe Japan consignment and it's just a little bit roughed up. Trust me, if you're starting out, put your money into that. Firstly, it'll hold the money, you can resell it. However, you don't have the worry as much. You don't have the worry as much as this. So that is it, completely opened with the sangles all the way out to the side. I mean, for a bit of security, you know, when I was vlogging with this in the city, you know, sort of pull them through like that so it's a bit tighter, still enter in and out, no worries. So it can kind of look like that. Switching her around to the back, oh my god, I love this Twilly so much. I love this. This is Grand Parade's Twilly. And yes, the bottom corners come out blue, but I was in love with this Twilly. It has the full mare on the top here. Obviously it's tied so you don't see her, but the full horse with all her bridle, her saddles is this whole top piece. And then obviously it's brown. So that works back with the gold so nicely. And then you have the Mes Paris just sitting perfectly. Again, a 25 handle, just like the mini Bolide that I unboxed the other week. Wrap it tight. Okay, pet peeve. Tight as tight can be. This is doubled up because it's a tiny handle. But yeah, I did a back twilly on this. I love a little back moment. If you ever want to get inspiration for your bags, watch the shows. Paris Fashion Week is on this week. Watch the shows. So Hermes just walked day before yesterday. Chanel walked yesterday, and then they put up the film. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So watch them to get inspiration. I mean, I know they double up where they put all their little, you know, extra mini Kelly charms on them, and it's just like die. But you know, ideas is very cute. So I said I would say story time, and I'm not even telling you story time. Okay, this is a brand new Birkin 25 centimeter in gold hardware that I got from my personal shopper that I work with in Singapore. You know, I like a bit of show and tell. This is another thing I wanted to show you. So this was from the boutique that I probably unboxed and showed you, but satisfaction reasons I repackaged to show you it's matching to Gas. The little Milo Rodeo Pegasus, so the horsey with the wings charm in all gold. So it's a full gold, no contrast, which is really gorgeous and a little bit fresh. So I got it for the bag. Just beautiful, and it's been on ever since. I think I had it on my I did I have it on my picotin? No, sorry, I have my shopping bag from the Purse Affair on my picotin that I was gifted. So story time on this quickly while I get my 4B as well is that, yes, personal shopper. Personal shoppers, resale, everything like that. And I said it with the Murakami, it is a service. You are paying for a service. They are sourcing you this exact item you want. So yes, there is a fee. Yes, the bag will be a premium. Here in Australia, it's probably about a 1-to-1 or a 1.5-to-1 ratio that you roughly are spending. Again, on Amy and Kat's podcast, I said since my Birkin 30, I just kept shopping, and I'm probably at about 10 grand. And I was like, should I keep going? I don't know. Am I off the Ferris wheel? Because I'm becoming completely obsessed. Like, I want to buy a horse head monument to put in the dining room so my kids can probably smash it. I've gone absolutely rogue. But I'm like 10 grand in, should I keep going to try and get the next bag on my wish list that I want to acquire from the boutique? And they were like, yeah, keep going. So it's really like one of those things where you go, okay, this is the exact specs I want. This is the exact bag I want. Am I going to get it from the boutique inside this bracket financially? No. I'm not going to get it inside this bracket financially, and who knows, okay, years of spend, it doesn't matter, who knows, it's not going to happen. Ooh. So you turn around, sorry, this was an online purchase, I revealed it the other week, and it is the 4B bag organizer. In a vlog, Mussy unboxed it for you guys, and he was so confused because he's like, it's a dust bag in a dust bag, which is really true, but very, very cute. So this is the 4B, which I showed you, and perfection, let me undo the symbols, gives it a nice little structure there. So now you can see that the sides are much straighter, and it gives it a lot more of a sort of structure, and that's what it looks like down inside. And these tabs are natural. Oh, sorry, they are Barenia. So yeah, that is what it looks like, and it's perfect. These were the exact specs. Now, it took her a while. It took her a while because I said to her, this is my budget. This is what I want to work with, because this is what a 1-to-1 or a 1.5 will be in Australia. And I don't know how long it will be. I mean, this could be definitely a 2-year, 3-year journey type thing. So there's a huge gap between these two. So that's the Kelly I was offered, 2016, 17, just after Mussy was born. What? Oh God, my memory's so bad. And then this was last year. So huge gaps. Now, if you were shopping continuously and your wish list was there, different timings, sure. And you're continuously showing up monthly and showing, you know, your interest between all different sort of categories. And in a genuine sense, back to what I was saying with Amy and Kat, I genuinely are obsessed with the china. Like, I want an entire range. However, I smash mugs repetitively. My whole H decor line has been smashed 10 times. So my point being, I put a price to her and I said, this is what I'm looking at. Singapore only, so meaning don't go around and find me something in Europe that you're bringing in from London. Find me something, you know, over in Sweden that you're bringing in. I don't want that fee from you. I want Singapore specifically. And she did. She took about 6 weeks and she came back to me. This bag right now, the 30 was 21, brand new boutique. This personal shopper is, this brand new from boutique is 17.6. Someone in Australia can correct me, but I'm pretty sure it's like 17.8, and maybe that was before a price increase. So I was 1-to-1ing, 1.5ing, and I got it for exactly that. So let's just say I got it for 1-to-1, and you can do that math yourself. I don't need to drop that figure because we know where the hate goes. But that is my story, and I have shopped with her many times, so there is trust there and there is understanding there. Sometimes I think it can be embarrassing to say, look, this is what I'm doing. You feel a bit inferior, whereas when you get a personal shopper like this who's just like, yeah, but not a problem. Yes, she puts her fee on top, but I'm more than happy to pay something. You know, I'm in business, so I know exactly what it's like. And it came out an absolute dream. I was absolutely beyond excited to have gold hardware back in my collection. Yes, it is minute compared to my 35. I kind of do want a 35 back in like black gold hardware Togo. I might go on Japan consignment and just get like a really roughed up one, full Jane Birkin style. But this is my reveal and unboxing of it. I really wanted to do it properly on a video for you guys so you can just see it in all its glory versus how I had it in vlogs. I showed it in a reel. Really, I didn't even show it. I just unboxed it, you know, in a dub, in a little skit type thing. But this is it. I'm absolutely smitten and there is nothing. I know it is my bio for everything on social media, but I've had so many bios in all these years and descriptive bios that I just used to think, I think probably I've had my bio now for maybe a couple of years where it's tongue in cheek, okay? I had someone the other day go, you are such a superficial bitch. So I can't talk to you because I don't own a Birkin bag. And I'm just like, there is no humor left in the world. It's over. It's over, okay? It's tongue in cheek, people. Fashion bloggers are renowned for being snobby, so obviously you can't talk to me unless you're in a Birkin. I'm kidding. It's a joke. But because it's my bio, I feel like it's so necessary to have a 25. It is so necessary. So that is all my unboxing and showing and reveal for you guys today. I do hope you enjoyed that. I hope you are doing well, guys. Take care. Peace.